Dear students, under the topic measures of averages, here we have another significant problem. The question is, the expenditure of 1,000 families is given as, the expenditure is given in rupees. So 40 to 59, 60 to 79, 80 to 99, 100 to 119, 120 to 139. So it is given as grouped data, that is class interval. The corresponding frequencies are the number of families, so that is 50, and here we have an unknown data. Always the unknown data we can take as unknowns x and y. Now because this is the first unknown, we can take it as x and we can solve it. And then here we have 500, and here there is another unknown which can be taken as y. And we have to solve for x and y. And here the number of families is 50. So they have given grouped data. And what is the question? The question here is, they have given the median and mean for this data. Usually the data will be given and we will be calculating the mean, median and mode. But here the data is given and the mean and the median of the data is also given, whereas two of the frequencies are unknown. So we have to find these two frequencies. So the question is, the median and mean for the distribution are both 87.50. So the mean is 87.50 and the median is also 87.50 respectively. So calculate the missing figures. So what are the missing figures? This frequency, the frequency corresponding to this, and the frequency corresponding to this class interval. So we have to calculate these missing frequencies. So that is the question. So what we have to do? First we have to form the table. Before that we have to check whether the given class interval are true class limits. So if you see here, it is from 40 to 59 and the next class interval starts at 60. So the upper limit of the first interval is not the same as the lower limit of the second interval. So if this ends at 59, the second interval should start at 59. Similarly, here it ends at 79, whereas here it starts at 80. But actually it has to start from 79. So these are not true class limits. So from this, we have to now form the true class limits first. So how we will do that? We will be subtracting 0.5 for the lower limit. From all the lower limits, we will be subtracting 0.5. So we have to subtract 0.5 from all the lower limits. And then what we have to do? We have to add 0.5. So we have to add 0.5 to what? To all the upper limits. So to all the upper limits, we have to add 0.5. So these are the upper limits. So to this we have to add 0.5, and to all the lower limits we have to subtract 0.5. I have told about this in our previous video lecture. You can go and learn from it for more better understanding. Okay, and now what I have done, I have formed the true class limits by subtracting 0.5, and I have obtained all these values as lower limits. This is 79, okay, 7, and all these are the upper limits. That is, I have added 0.5 to all the upper limits and I have obtained this. So I have written the true class limits. Next step is we have to find the mid value. So I will just show you how I got this interval. The remaining you can go through by yourself. For example, here the first class interval that is given is 40 to 59. I said we have to subtract 0.5 from the lower limit. The lower limit is what? 40. So 40 minus 0.5. So what is that? 39.5. So I have got this 39.5 over here. Next we have to add 0.5 to 59. So it will be obviously 59 plus 0.5, which is 59.5. So I have written 59.5 over here. So This class interval has been converted to true class limits as 39.5 and 59.5. In a similar way, all the other class intervals, so all these are done in the same way and it has been converted in this manner. Now after converting, we have to write the mid value for these intervals. So how to write the mid value for these intervals? Already I have told in my previous lectures, but still I will tell you once again. So what is the first value here? 39.5. So 39.5, you type that, plus add the upper limit. So add the lower limit and the upper limit, which is 59.5. So when you add, what are you getting? 99. We have to take the average of these two. So we have to divide this 99 by 2. So we will be getting 49.5. So that is the mid value of this interval. So 49.5. In a similar way, we have to do for the other class limits also. When we see the limits itself, we can directly write this mid value. But for those who are struggling to find the mid value between these two limits, you can do it by taking the average of the lower limit and the upper limit. That is, you have to add the lower limit and the upper limit and divide the resulting answer by 2. So in order to find the mid value. Now what will be this? Even this has to be done in the same manner. It is 59.5 plus, okay, this 59.5 plus 79.5, which is equal to 139, divided by 2, and we obtain 69.5 as the mid value. So the mid value of this is 69.5. In a similar way, we have to do for the other class limits and we have to write the mid value. So I have calculated for all the class limits and I have written the mid value for all the class limits. Next we have to write this column, the next column, which is the frequency. That is, we have to write the frequency for all the limits. That is, what is the first frequency? We have the frequencies here. The first one is 50. So let me write that. So 50. The next one we don't know. Because it is an unknown, I am taking it as x. Okay, so unknown. So we have to take it as x. Next, the next frequency is 500. So I am writing here 500. The next frequency is unknown. So I am taking it as y. Already I told you that. So this is y. In a similar way, the next frequency is 50. So I am writing 50 over here. So now I have written all the frequencies. Now after writing all the frequencies, the next column is we have to calculate D. We already know the formula for D. What is the formula? D is equal to x minus capital A divided by C. Now what is this capital A in that? Capital A is the assumed average. So what is the assumed average? For example, we have to see these mid values, and from this we have to select the middle value. That is, the middle value out of all this is 89.5. So this will be capital A. Now after selecting this, we have to write here, that is capital A we have chosen as 89.5. Next we have to see what is C. What is C? C is the length of the class interval. So the length of this is what is the length? 39.5. Next to 59.5 is 20 is the length, because 39.5 to 49.5, 49.5 to 59.5, the 20 is the length. If you are not able to do it in that way, what you do? You take the upper limit, which is 59.5. Subtract the lower limit from it. So 59.5 minus 39.5. What do you get? 20. So 20 is the value of C, the length of the class interval. And it is same for all the limits. So C is equal to 20. Now the value of D is equal to x minus 89.5 divided by 20. So using this, we have to find all the values of D. Now let us do that. First is x minus 89.5. Here the value of x is 49.5. So let me show you that. So it will be 49.5 minus what we have here, 89.5. So 89.5, we get it to be negative 40. This has to be divided by 20. So divided by 20, which is equal to minus 2. So that minus 2 we have to write here. Now next, here we have 69.5. So let us do that. So 69.5 minus 89.5. So 89.5 is equal to minus 20 divided by 20 is equal to minus 1. So this is minus 1. The next is 89.5. So 89.5 minus 89.5 divided by 20, it will become 0 only, because 89.5 minus 89.5 is 0. The next we have is 109.5. So 109.5 minus 89.5 is equal to 20 divided by 20 is equal to 1. So this is 1. The next value is 129.5, and so you will be having 129.5 minus 89.5 is equal to 40 divided by 20 is equal to 2. So this value is 2. So we have completed the column D. Next we have to find the column FD. FD is what? The product of F and D. So let us multiply that. So 50 multiplied with minus 2. Plus into minus is minus. 50 multiplied by 2 is 100. Plus x multiplied with minus 1 is minus x. Because x multiplied with minus 1 is minus x. Next is 500 into 0 is 0. Y multiplied with 1 is y. Then 50 multiplied by 2 is 100. So we have found the column FD. So this is completed. Now in order to find a mean, that is already mean is given to us, by using that we will be forming an equation. So these are the necessary factors. Whereas in order to use the median, what we need is cumulative frequency. For that only we have this column. So how to find this cumulative frequency? So we will do that and we will have it. Okay, now the cumulative frequency is, first you have to write the frequency as it is. Okay, so this will be 50. So we have written this 50 as it is. Next we have to add this 50 with the next frequency, which is x. So it will be 50 plus x. Next we have to add this 50 plus x with the next frequency, which is 500. So we can add the numbers. So 500 plus 50 is 550 plus this x will come. Now we have to add 550 plus x with the next frequency. What is the next frequency? It is y. So when you add this, these two are unknowns. So it will be just added as 550 plus x plus y. Now we have to add this value with the next frequency, which is 50. So the numbers will be added. So 550 plus 50 becomes 600. So here you will have 600 plus x plus y. So this is the cumulative frequency that we have found. Now the tabular column is done. Now in order to use in the formula, we must find summation f, which is equal to, we have to add all that we have in f. So 50 plus x plus 500 plus y plus 50. We have to add. The unknowns x and y we will have as it is. First we will add the numbers alone. 50, 500 and this 50 we have to add. What is that? So 50 plus 500 is 550 plus another 50 is 600. So it is 600. Okay, so I am writing here 600 plus the unknowns. What are the unknowns? X and y. So x plus y. We can also check that the last cumulative frequency will be summation f. Yes, it is correct. So this is summation f. Now this is done. Next, in the formula of arithmetic mean, we need summation fd. That is, we have to add all this in this column. this is cumulative frequency, by mistake I have written this one FD we have to add. Okay, so summation FD is this one. We have to add all these values. So what you have, negative 100, negative x, 0, y 100. So when you add this, x and y are unknowns, you have it as it is. Minus 100 and plus 100 will get cancelled and it will become 0, and you will be left out with minus x plus y. So I will write it as y minus x. So summation FD is what? I will write here y minus x. So this is summation FD is equal to this one, y minus x. Summation F is 600 plus x plus y. Summation FD is y minus x. We have to add all this. Minus 100 and plus 100 will get cancelled and you will have minus x plus y. I can write it as y minus x itself. So y minus x I have written. So summation FD we have calculated. Now we will substitute all these in the arithmetic mean formula. So now I have written the formula for arithmetic mean. The formula is mean equal to A plus summation FD by N multiplied by C. Now we shall substitute all that we have in this formula. First of all, in the question it is already given that the median and mean for the distribution is 87.50. So the mean is, both are same. Okay, so mean is 87.50. So we shall substitute this 87.5 in here. So mean is what? It is 87.5 is equal to 87.50. It is, we can write it as 87.5. A. What is A? A from the is the assumed average. What have we assumed it as? 89.5. So that we shall substitute. So A is 89.5 plus summation FD. Summation FD we have obtained here. Summation FD is what? Y minus x. So this we have to substitute. So summation FD is y minus x divided by capital N. Already I said that capital N is nothing but it's equal to summation F. We have got it to be 600 plus x plus y. So that we have to substitute here. So 600 plus x plus y. So this is in the denominator of y minus x. And all this has to be multiplied with C. What is C? C we have written here. C is 20. That is the length of the class interval. So that 20 we have to substitute here. So from this now we have to get the required equation. For that we have to solve this. So how to do that? First of all, this is a constant. We will take it to the left hand side. So we will have this 87.5. When this goes to the left, it becomes negative 89.5 is equal to, so you will be having this 20 is a constant, I will write in the front. So 20 multiplied with this y minus x divided by 600 plus x plus y. Now from this, what is 87.5 minus 89.5? It is actually minus 2. I will anyway show you here. So in the calculator we have 87. So it is, hope it is visible. So 87.5 minus 89.5, which is equal to minus 2. So this is what we obtain. So 87.5 minus 89.5 is minus 2. So I will write that here. So minus 2 is equal to 20 multiplied with y minus x divided by 600 plus x plus y. Now take this denominator to the left. It will go to the numerator and it will be multiplied with this. So minus 2 multiplied with 600 plus x plus y is equal to 20 multiplied with y minus x. Now we will multiply the constants which is outside inside the bracket. So minus 2 into 600 first we have to multiply. And so we will be getting minus, it will be 1200. But we can do one thing here. This 2 can be cancelled with this 20. So if I cancel, it will become 1 here, 2 1 times, and this is 10 times. So finally you will have minus multiplied with 600 plus x plus y is equal to 10 multiplied with y minus x, because I have cancelled this. Now we can write this as, multiply this negative sign throughout the left. So minus 600 minus x minus y is equal to, multiply this 10 here. So 10y minus 10x. Now we shall have all the unknowns on the left and the constants on the right. So it will be, this is a constant, we will take it to the right. This is an unknown, these are the unknowns, we will take it to the left. So this negative x first I am writing, then I am bringing this negative 10 to the left, it will become positive 10, and this negative y I am writing, and when we bring this 10y to the left, it will become negative 10y is equal to, take this minus 600 to the right, it will become positive, so 600. Now we will simplify these two. What is negative x plus 10x? It is 9x. And then we will simplify these two. Minus y minus 10y is minus 11y is equal to 600. Now let us mark this as equation 1. So we have obtained one of the equation by using the mean formula. The next formula that we have to make use of is the median formula. So that we will write now. So I have written the formula for median. But in order to use this formula, first we should find out the median class. So how to find the median class? Now in the question, it is given that the median is 87.50. Okay, so median, it is given as, median is given as 87.5. Now what we have to do, we have to check in which interval this 87.5 lies, because here the median answer is given. Usually we will find the median that is the median class by taking the summation f, that is n divided by 2 we will do, and we will find the median class. But here we have the unknowns x and y, but whereas the median is directly given. Now in this case we should check where this 87.5 lies. Does that lie in this interval? No. In the second interval? No. In the third interval, 87.5 lies in the third interval. It is in between 79.5 and 99.5, and so therefore the median class will be this. So this is the median class. Now after finding the median class, L is the lower limit of the median class. So what is the value of L? 79.5. So I will take and write here, the value of L is equals to 79.5. It is the lower limit of the median class. Next, what we want in the formula? M. M is the cumulative frequency of the pre-median class. So this is the median class, this is the pre-median class, and the cumulative frequency for this class is 50 plus x. So this is the value of M. So M is equal to what? 50 plus x. Next, F is the frequency of the median class. So this is the median class. What is the frequency of the median class? 500. So this is F. So we shall substitute F is equal to 500. And what is C? C is the length of the class interval, and we all know that C is equal to 20. Now all this we have to substitute in the median formula. The value of the median, the value of L, M, F and C. And what is N by 2? N by 2 will be equal to, capital N is what? Summation F, 600 plus x plus y. So N by 2 will be 600 plus x plus y, the whole divided by 2. So all this now we have to substitute in our formula this. So let us do that now. So I have substituted all these values in this above formula, that is median formula, and I have got this. Now from this we will simplify. Let's take this 79.5 to the left. So it becomes 87.5 minus 79.5 is equal to. Now here on the right you will have this. Now we will write it as it is. So 600 plus x plus y divided by 2 minus 50 plus x. Okay, so this minus this divided by 500 multiplied by 20. Now on the left hand side, when we subtract 79.5 from 87.5, that is 87.5 minus 79.5, what do we get? We get the answer to be 8. So let us write that. So 8 is equal to, on the right if you see, this 0 and this 0 can be cancelled. Okay, so now in the numerator what is left out? We have this. We can take this 2 as LCM in the numerator, and we will be having 600 plus x plus y, and this 2 will get multiplied with this 50 plus x, and it will be 2 into 50 is 100, and we have a negative sign here, so it will be negative 100, and then this negative sign 2x, because 2 multiplied with x is 2x. This is the numerator, the whole divided by 50, and this multiplied with 2. So now what we will do, we will take this 50 to the left hand side. So it gets multiplied with 80 and it becomes 400. So 400 is equal to, in the numerator here, you will be having the 600 minus 100. So it will be 500. And then here you have x, here you have minus 2x, and so it will be minus x plus y divided by 2 multiplied by 2. So this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Now take this 500 to the left hand side. So it will be 400 minus 500 is equal to minus x plus y. So what is 400 minus 500? It is minus 100 is equal to minus x plus y. Now bringing the unknowns to the left and taking the constants to the right, when negative x comes to the left, it becomes plus x. When positive y comes to the left, it becomes negative y is equal to, when negative 100 taken to the right, it becomes 100. And this is equation 2. Already we have equation 1. Now this is equation 2. So if you see, here we have equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now we have to solve this equation 1 and 2 in order to find the value of x and y. So let us take and write that. So I have taken and written equation 1 and 2 here. Now we will solve these two equations, for which we will write equation 1 as it is. So 9x minus 11y is equal to 600. With equation 2 we will multiply 9. So if we multiply 9, it becomes 9x minus 9y is equal to, 9 into 100 is 900. Now we will change the sign throughout in the second equation, and plus 9x minus 9x will get cancelled. Minus 11y plus 9y will give us minus 2y is equal to, what is 600 minus 900? It will be minus 300. So this negative sign and this negative sign gets cancelled, and y is equal to 300 divided by 2. So that is equal to 150. So therefore the value of y is equal to 150. Now we can take this value of y and substitute in this equation 2. So in order to get x, equation 2 is x minus y is equal to 100. Now at the place of y we have to substitute 150. So x minus 150 is equal to 100. And so the value of x will be equal to, taking this 150 to the right, we will have 100 plus 150. And so the value of x is equals to 250. So therefore we have obtained the value of x and the value of y, which are the two unknown frequencies. Now if you see here, in this, x is the unknown frequency for the interval 59.5 to 79.5. So for this interval, x is the unknown frequency. So let us take and write that. So frequency of the class 59.5 to 79.5 is x, which is equal to 250. So this is the first unknown frequency. The next one is, the second unknown is y, and the corresponding class is 99.5 to 119.5. So let us take and write this. So the frequency of the class 99.5 to 119.5 is y, which is equal to 150. So this is the required unknown frequency. So this is how we have to solve whenever you have an unknown frequency data given. So hope you have understood this problem. Thank you.